warm and we're getting ready for some cold weather here, so I just placed some round bales out there. Well, one there, and I'm gonna put some on the other side, but typically these cows, they go crazy when they see that round bale. Maybe she'll do it. Just doing it a minute ago. They'll stick their horns in there and try to rough up the outside. The outside of, there you go. She's got a nice wig on right now. Looks good as a blonde. And they'll rough up that outside. That outside has been sitting out in the sun, so it gets bleached, and they know that the good hay is on the inside. So they'll rough up that outside with their horns, get it all on the ground, and start to pick through and pick out the tasty parts. They also will try to create a nice bedding area to lay down and to have a nice dry spot to sleep. So that's what's going on there with these crazy nuts behind me. While we're out here, take a look at it. Whoa, look at that. Nice sunset. Old Glory flying up there. She's a little tattered. About time we swap that one out. But take a look at a piece of equipment that's super useful around here. You'll see it with all kinds of attachments on the front of it, but this here is a hay spear, and it attaches to our quick attach on the front of the skid steer. That big long spear goes to the center of the approximately 600, maybe 500 pound bale. And those little spears on the bottom keep the bale from rotating, and we can carry bales of hay from storage out to where the cows are using this skid steer. You'll see us move manure with it with a bucket. You'll see a backhoe attachment on the front of this. All kinds of things we've got for forks to unload cement block or cement or feed or whatever it may be. So that's the skid steer. It's an old scat track, by the way. We don't make these anymore. Stopped making them a long time ago, but I was able to scoop this up with low hours on it. And it pretty much has Kubota parts on it, so pretty easy to find those to match up. Fashionable Cows wearing her medium length blonde wig tonight, ready for a night out on the pasture. She's over there putting her wig on. This is the long length blonde wig for very formal occasions. Looking lovely today. Say hi to everyone. Hey, say hello. Too busy eating the spent grain, huh? Say hi. What's going on? Looking beautiful this evening. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning, I might say. Well, Saturday afternoon, the snow is here. There's little Jeffy and two mamas. Nellie's over there on the other side of the hay bale. And on a frigid, snowy Saturday, when they could go back there through that door and be in a nice dry, warm stall, or over in that calf hutch, or underneath that shelter. No, they're out here. A little worried about Jeffy. He's kind of young, but one of the things you can look at with these cattle here, snow on their backs, and that's actually a sign that they're insulated well enough that the heat from their bodies is not melting the snow on top. So they're actually warm, and in theory, a little layer of snow can actually help to insulate, which is crazy, but that's the way it works. So yeah, I do wish he would go inside though, or that his mother was smart enough to take him. But as you can see with him too, snow on his back, so his fur is insulating him. Filling up the chicken feeder. This is a special feed that we have made for us out in Pennsylvania. It gets delivered to our grain bin, about 17% protein. No, no chemicals or any kind of medicines in or anything. It's really just a mix of of a few different grains, and then supplements for calcium in particular with chickens to make a nice hard shell. And there's some of the flock. This is their kind of open pen that they can hang out in to get away from the elements. They can go inside to stay warm at night and get up and roost, and to lay in the laying boxes in there. And then over here I've created a motorized door to give them access to the outside. So this opens up around lunchtime every day through our good friend Alexa, and they go out and forage, and then they come back in the evening, in about a half hour to an hour after sundown. This is programmed to close the door and keep them safe from all the coyotes and foxes and all the other crazies out there. So it's a little bit about the chickens. So we had a snowstorm yesterday. Just got about 3 or so inches on the ground, and a lot of it's melted now due to the warm weather. We had a little bit of rain this morning, but good time to talk about some of the snow removal equipment on the farm. That there's our skid steer loader, and it's got an 8-foot box blade on the front of it, box plow. A little bit different than a normal plow that pushes snow off to the sides. The idea with this one is that you're trying to kind of collect the snow and bring it to a specific location. But we do have other machines, quite a few actually, including a big V plow. We've got snow blowers that go on the front of some of the tractors that we have. We've got our Case 580 backhoe, which is great for pushing snow into piles and kind of when we get those bigger, heavier storms, along with little snow blowers like that are useful for snow blowing past to the animals. And it's pretty much all the equipment. Get harassed sometimes for having a lot of equipment, but I'm one guy on a 30-acre farm trying to manage mowing grass and plowing snow and fertilizing fields and taking care of animals and everything else, and you pretty much have to have all the equipment or you can't do it. So it's important to have the right stuff. But gotta take a break here and head out to the deer blind. Built this with my friend Dave last year, I guess it was, and it's been nice being able to take the kids out to it. Nice and enclosed area, and you can put a heater in there and stay kind of warm. So it's kind of like glamping for hunting, I guess. But my truck hasn't been sending me pictures the past couple days. I'm hoping to hunt tonight, so we're gonna go check it out. So they're out here at the hunting stand now. That's the feeder there, full of corn. It spreads corn over this area, this whole area here, every morning and every evening, bringing the deer in, hopefully in a timely manner, so you're not spending all your time sitting in the stand waiting for something to come. It kind of gets them on a schedule. But this trail camera here is the one that's been giving me trouble. I gotta figure out why that's not sending me pictures. It does it over a cellular network. But that's the stand up there. 2 windows there that open up to shoot out the front, and then there's a window on each side there. And around back we have a ladder that leads up to the inside. Unlock this. Climb in here. And these windows flip open here. You got your view. Nice seat. Swivel seat, nice and enclosed, and warm on those cold hunting days. Gonna wrap things up a little early this weekend. 2 kids sick in the house with fevers and stuff, and wife is out at a meeting at church, and so I'm just wrapping up last few chores out here, getting the animals fed, and gonna call it a weekend. Tomorrow's Martin Luther King Day, so not too much of a rush to get everything crammed in today for the week as usual, since I'll have tomorrow home to do that. Man, it's windy out here, it's cold. It's supposed to get maybe single digits this week, so gonna be fun. See you next week.